Welcome back to Cage Head Press. I'm Patrick McCorry, and I am joined by UFC debutant and Cage Warriors bantamweight champion Caolan Loughran. How are you feeling?
Never better, lad. Never better.
And now it's Wednesday. How's the cut feeling right now?
Yeah. Well, honestly, I'm like a kilo and a half ahead of what it was from my fight in May against Dylan Hazan. So just keep on that. And then the UFC's actually supplied food for me today, so I know kind of I'm taking the right stuff. So I cut a lot of weight for bantamweight, but I'm ahead of my last one. So fingers crossed, should be handy enough, you know.
And this week, obviously, it's been a big story. Your opponent changes, and that's so rare that happens. Now, I want to get your side perspective because Yanni's told a different story about what happened.
What the fuck did he say happened?
He said he was on his train here, and he found out that they switched the opponents to save the card because Taylor's opponent fell out. Now, I want to understand what.
I literally just went up to him. And he told me he rings the UFC and says he can't make weight on. I tell you that I had a whirlwind fucking day there. Like, it was mad. And me and my woman were packing my stuff to literally go the next morning. I was up at 5 a.m. or something. My flight was from Manchester at 8. And at about 11 p.m. I got a call. I swear on my life, it's the truth. Believe me, don't I give a fuck. I got a call to say he can't make weight. And then there's talk of a catch weight between the two of us.
Yeah.
But the UFC, because obviously Lapulus's guy fell through and Gomez's guy fell through.
Yeah.
So instead of getting guys in and making catch stuff, it just made sense. The two bantamweights fought, the two fucking featherweights fought. We talked about a catch weight, but it seemed that that's what Shelby wanted to do. That happened at about 11 p.m. And then at about 11:25 p.m. all flights were cancelled out of Manchester Airport. So I was like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen here. I was like, is the universe
to swim across the channel?
is the universe trying to tell me something here? But I was like, fuck it, what will be will be. There's no panic. Like, I honestly asked my woman, I was like, what will be will be. That flight was cancelled. Went to the gym the next day and then found out that that's what they were doing. They wanted to they moved Gamori up to featherweight. I don't even want to worry about him. I literally ran up to him there and goes, why aren't we fighting? And he's like, ooh, and he starts backtracking. And then I walk past him again in the hotel and his head's down like this. So I don't know. I don't even want to put energy into him. All I'll say is, you're getting sacked, lad. You're probably gonna lose William Gomez, and you're getting roaded. You're out of here. You're back to the fucking B leagues. Enjoy it while it lasts, lad, because you're sacked. Way tougher fight now, lad. Way tougher fight now. I'm under no illusions. Well, then eventually I got here after a day. I got here last night, but we got here then. No one was Tyler Lapulus, veteran.
Yeah.
Bigger following in France. Way more booze is what I'm expecting anyway. But bigger name, lad, bigger opportunity.
And talk to me about Lapulus. I mean, were you kind of aware of him being an option when you signed a contract or when you knew you were going to fight in the UFC? And what kind of do you think of him as an opponent for you?
Nah, when I got to this slate, I can't. This game's fucking mad. This game is mental. Like, until the guy's in front of you, you're not fighting him. Really, that's the way. See, especially coming up through the amateur scene and the local regional scene, like the amount of fights that I've had no opponent, and then I was throwing bombs early. I'm getting sick of that game for that. And I was throwing bombs early in my career because this sport is just insane. Like, you just have to take it as it comes. Like, you can hardly prepare for anything. But I done a specific camp for Giannis. Very much a different fight now with this kid. He's a southpaw, moves a lot, and so there's some similarities. If you get a hold of him, it's pretty similar, but the entries are different. He's experienced the UFC 4 times. He's 3-1 in the UFC, and then he's had big shows on RS, beat the likes of William Hayes. So the moment he's used to big fight feel, but I think the energy in the arena for me and him this time is going to be fucking insane. I got today 2 death threats from French people. 2 death threats. One guy goes to me, you're going to get stabbed, you silly motherfucker. I goes, okay, lad, just let me fight first, as I said to him. But I think it's going to be insane, lad.
Yeah, I mean, the French crowd is known to be absolutely nuts. But have you had time to kind of watch him film? I guess you're up in the hotel room right now watching him on UFC Fight Pass. So what kind of have you seen? Any tendencies that you can exploit?
Absolutely. Just as I'm running, I'm doing like 30-minute runs at the minute, so I'm watching his fights there, kind of. Yep. Have
Don't
a.
want to give it away.
Nah, I don't want to give away. But there's ways I'm going to go about it. His hips are good defensively early. He's fucking weirdly long arms. Like he's got like stupid reach, like 74 for bantamweight.
I think that's
Crazy.
longer than Holloway's.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. It's like you ever hear Theo Von talk about McGregor? He says you could row a boat with his arms. You could row a boat with that fucker's arms. But skinny waist, skinny legs. French guy. If I get on top of French guy, he's never ever get me off him. Ever get me off him. And these French guys are getting so fucking riled up when I say French MMA shit. The guy main in the event, the main guy is Cyril Gane. I literally walk past me and I goes to my coach like, imagine getting one of them tapes to the belly off that big fucker, would break you in half. But he's got no grappling. He's probably sitting in here. I'll say it openly. John Jones touched his neck 6 months ago. He's probably still squirming the big fucking fanny. He's no grappling in France. So I'm not afraid of Lapillus. I'm not afraid of him. If I get a hold of him, I know he's got every time I get a bantamweight, every time they know it's different. So if I hit him with a clean right hand, he's going to stay hit. Seen them uppercuts in my last fight. If I hit him one of them, he's going to be rocked. If he hits me with a left hand, if I fall in this game, absolutely he can KO me. So I have to be smart with my entry, smart with my shots, smart with everything. But lad, flying Sugar Shane. I'm not joking, lad. Flying Marab, flying Corey, flying anyone. I'm here for the UFC debut. I flew to France. Me, John Gillies, Caolan Loughran, and Mike Grundy prepared for a fight. We're here for a fight, lad. Bring in anyone. I don't give a fuck. And I don't care what the fuck booze come away from France. I don't care. I'm here for the debut.
And what's the prediction for the Taylor Lapillus fight?
I think the only way I don't take us back and finish him is that if my right hand lands early. If my right hand lands, I get him out of there. Same way I get every bantamweight in the world out there. If my right hand lands, it's a fucking hammer at the weight class. 4-ounce glove. He can, of course, KO me. You want my prediction? I'm going to go rear naked choke or flattened out from the back. I've been doing it always in the second in Cage Wars. This guy's a veteran. He is coming to fight because he's been in the UFC, out of the UFC. It's all on the line for him, so he's coming with everything. I expect a real, there's a dog in him. So I'd say third round on the back, and then whatever way I finish it, you know.
And would you like to get one more in this year, or do you think that won't happen?
Absolutely, 1,000,000%. I'm grabbing the microphone after the fight. And there's talk of McGregor now in the December 16th pay-per-view.
Yeah, there was some weird leak, wasn't there?
Some weird leak. There's also talk that Sugar Shane might be on that card. If I'm not on that card, I'm going to the T-Mobile to fight somebody in the toilets. I'm on that card. That's what I'm fighting on. I'm going to call for that.
And who ideally would you want? Maybe Gamori, if you can.
Nah,
no,
forget about
no,
it.
that one's done.
Sacked. He's out of here. He's back to. He's got to go contacting PFL on Monday morning. I don't give a fuck about him. Cameron Simon or fucking dopey features. What do you call them? Rosas.
Yeah.
One of them two. They're both fighting like 2 weeks after me, aren't they? And they're two big names in the division. Honestly, this guy's a harder fight in my opinion than both of them. I think they're fucking kids. But they're big names and they keep getting on the pay-per-view, so I think that could make a lot of sense. Cameron Simon or Rosas, one of them two would be good on that card, you know.
Love it, man. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out of your
Anytime,
day
brother.
to sit with me, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you so much, lad.
Thank you.
Thank you.